The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business. Right here in Central New York. The Local Show is locally produced by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Back at it again. Do you hear the Christmas music, Steve?
I hear the Christmas music, Tom.
You hear the bell?
That.
You should be a bell ringer. You should ring the
Why,
bells.
Tom?
I don't know. You just strike me as the type.
Yeah, so you see me standing still that long?
No, I just mean ring the bells for Christmas in general.
Oh, okay.
Like what's his name did? I can't remember his name.
Chris Kringle?
They made the whole movie about him where he goes
Santa?
ring the bells and
the bells
Christmas
of St.
Day.
Mary?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, I don't know. I just made that up.
Or the ringing bells in your head. Either way, we've got holiday music all playing all over the place.
And I am a fan.
Yes, you are
of the music. I am a fan of Christmas.
I like to throw in some of the good ones for you, so that
I appreciate that. Tear
up and enjoy.
And some of them that just annoy me.
You're right.
You do just to annoy me.
Hey, if anybody wants to hear a particular Christmas song, why don't they text you?
They can text
on your
us
adulation line.
on the Steve compliment line.
Yes.
That's what it says in note here. If you want to text us, you want to hear something, you want us to talk about something or about somebody, 315, the big area code, Tom, 216-0273. 216-0273. Send us a text and let us hear from you.
All right. Somebody new to the show, but the organization is not new to the show. It's Elmcrest Children's Center. She's the executive director, and her name is Diane Nappa. How are you there, Diane?
I'm great, and thank you so much for having me.
Well, thank you for being here.
Good energy in this room.
Oh, there's a lot of energy. Could be the coffee or...
Yeah, I think it's the caffeine.
Yeah. Well, hey, look, did you grow up here in Syracuse? Are you a native?
I am a native of Syracuse.
All right.
Yeah, I grew up in the Valley.
Uh-huh.
And then I spent my high school and junior high school up on Onondaga Hill.
Yeah, very
The
nice.
Valley. Tom, you know somebody grew up in the Valley.
Don't get me going, right?
Is there like a grocery store there? Is Green something?
We still go down to Green Hills, and I got to stay away from the bakery.
Oh, yes.
When I was a kid, I used to grab they used to sell those elephant ears, and the elephant ears were so big.
YouTube listeners, if you're watching on YouTube, Tom just put his hands
they were big.
8 feet apart. I don't think they were that big, Tom. I think maybe you were smaller at the time and they appeared big. I don't think they were 6 foot across.
I don't think I was ever small, Steve.
Okay, yeah. Nor was I.
But a beautiful place in the Valley. Walked all over there. And Onondaga Hill, wonderful, right?
Yes.
Yeah, my wife used to run the key bank up there for 9 years.
Yes,
so,
yes. It was
very nice.
Great area.
Yeah.
Great place to grow up.
So what got you into this line of business? What brought you there?
Well, many years ago, I had a son who was very disabled.
Mm-hmm.
And I formed a parent group because we were trying to figure out services for children with disabilities. And as a result of that, we had a pretty large parent group who did a lot of advocacy. And then we wound up needing a respite house, or wanted a respite house, because a lot of the children required 24-hour medical care, and there was a nursing shortage, and we were just floundering and trying to survive. So we started a campaign. The parents, along with, at the time, John DeFrancisco was the senator.
Yeah, there you go, sure.
Great.
Yeah, he supported us immensely. And we had a great capital campaign committee with Julie Beheim and Eddie Green. There was just a group of just amazing people. And the parents raised $1 million with our with our group. And we built Casey's Place, which is a respite house for children with disabilities and medical conditions that is up across from Nob Hill on Lafayette Road.
Yeah.
Elmcrest, we needed somebody to run it. So we went around the state. We picked Elmcrest to partner with. And that's how I wound up getting involved with Elmcrest,
okay.
20 years ago. And it's, we're still operating.
Yeah.
As a program.
How long have you been the executive director then?
It'll be a year in February, beginning of February.
Goes by fast.
I think sometimes people don't know what Elmcrest is and what they do. They're like, Elmcrest, aren't they up on the moon? Now, what are they? And they make that face. Because am I wrong, or is that true?
You are correct.
Well, for a while, some people will say it's for juvenile delinquents.
Yes.
and
Yes.
it's not. And it
That's
couldn't
gonna
be
make
further
you.
from the
That's
truth.
gonna make you crazy. Yeah, like remove all sharp objects. Going, no,
Right.
that's not it.
So give us the skinny.
Yeah, right. So, I mean, still to this day, people say to me, oh, that's where the kids that are truant go.
Right, yeah.
Or that's where the bad kids go. That is absolutely
Not it,
not
yes.
true. And Elmcrest has branched out in the last, 15 years. So, we cover 27 counties for a variety of programs. We do have a residential program for a population of kids that have experienced trauma,
Right.
are taken out of their homes. But we also have many, many programs, community-based programs in all different counties. We have 550 employees.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yes.
Are you in charge of all of them?
Yeah.
You're very important.
Well,
I have a very good leadership team, trust me.
golly,
Yes.
you're like the master den mother. 500 employees, my God.
Yeah, so we cover children with mental health crises. We cover we have a daycare. We do a lot of programs with children with special needs. A whole population of trying to provide different services.
What a big gap that you fill, though, right? I mean,
Yes.
what if Elmcrest wasn't there? What would happen?
Well, we consider ourselves a boutique agency because a lot of the agencies that do some of the services that we do are much larger.
Okay, you said you had 550 employees.
Right,
That's
yeah,
pretty
that's-
large. So are we talking like hospitals or?
Well, we're talking about Hillside is a very, that's a children's agency.
Sure.
And they're very, very large, much larger than us.
Oh,
so,
okay.
So we are on a strategic plan to really do some services very well that other agencies really don't.
Do you partner with county agencies or federal agencies? Or?
All of the above.
Okay.
Yeah. We have federal connections. We have county connections. We have, we do a lot of fundraising, to really make us solid because it is
That's
government funded, a lot of it.
So talk about fundraising. So you're a not-for-profit.
We are.
So this would be, if I were to say, hey, listeners, here's an opportunity to give to something local that makes a difference, would I be wrong?
No. I mean, Elmcrest is, it's for children. It's all about the children, and that's our mantra. And so when it comes to fundraising, that's our
right. And I'd like you to tell people how they can contribute, especially during this time of year. But first, give us the profile of the typical child that would be helped by Elmcrest, if you could. Just if you had to put it in a box.
there's a
In
couple,
30 seconds.
Right.
Yes.
Let's see. Can I talk really fast? Well, there's a couple of
Scenarios.
So one is a child who has experienced trauma, whether it be sexual abuse or physical abuse in their homes, and so they're taken out and they're at Elmcrest, and we try to provide a home-like setting for them while they receive a lot of treatment, a lot of individual therapies, a lot of group, and also learning daily living skills. A lot of these
What
kids,
would the other group be?
And the other group is children with disabilities.
Okay.
So we do a lot of programming, especially for children with special needs that are under the age of 5. So we have a large program.
That young? Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
yes. That has, PT, OT, speech, special education, for pre-K.
So you said earlier, it's not the children, and that's what I hear. So if you want to kick into the cause, a worthy cause, they could connect at elmcrest.org. Is that a fair place to go?
Yes. There's on our website. There's all different spots to donate.
Great. Well, thanks for being part of the community and being here.
Yes. Thank you so much.
And thanks for being a Valley girl there, Diane. Appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you.
All right.